All right. All right.
There you
Welcome everyone to week 2 of the 2024 season Commissioner's Corner. I am not I'm not here by myself to start this off this week, and this will be a much better better show. Hopefully, I've got the great Chio Lee from his home in Henderson, Nevada. As you can see, he's like running a casino at his house. Looking at him back, and
chips there,
we got
guys.
he's got chips. So this is the betting. If we want betting, this is the man. And then we got Ben, who apparently is so embarrassed about the 0-2 start that he won't even show his face on camera. It's okay, Ben.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Exactly.
Wow.
Battered. I'm so battered.
I'm gonna let Chio, why don't you say a few words about how you feel the season's been going so far before we get into the recap. And you took
Man,
a beating this week, so let everybody know.
last every year, I was watching that last video that had both of you guys on there, and Ben made a comment. He said that hey, for some reason, me and Chio always draft like right next to each other, right? And it's true. I don't know, something about it, man. The last like couple years or whatever the case was, me and Ben have been like back to back, or he's in front of me, I'm in front of him, and it's been like, man, that guy's been stealing my picks too. So it's not just I'm stealing his picks. He's stealing some of my picks on the wraparound too. So there's like two players that I wanted that you picked up right before I did. So, but anyway, anyhow, yeah, season started off strong, man. Saquon was really good. I'm going a little bit more towards a contrarian view, which is basically everyone's got wide receivers. I went with the old school running backs. So, but I paid for it this week, man. I paid for it. I lost Pacheco. That was a big one for me too. So not happy losing and then also losing to Steve. That's the last guy I want to lose to, because my heads up record against him is was literally at 500. He's 8-4 against me. And every time I match up against him, for some reason my team doesn't show up, whatever the case is. But now I'm below 500, so it's not even respectable anymore. So, anyways, good win to Steve as well. Played him, was a good game. So.
Wonderful. And Ben, how do you feel? Obviously, you feel shame, but it's okay. It's okay.
It wasn't that bad.
You know what? CBS Fantasy Sports had my draft rated as an A plus, and I'm waiting for my team to live up to the hype. I gotta tell you, that's what I'm waiting for. They're hungry, and they're gonna respond this week. That's my hope. I hope they respond the way that Saquon Barkley performed the first week against me. That's what I'm hoping for. I
No,
want
I didn't like
everyone
that
to
at
go
all. I
off.
got a list. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share my screen here, and we're gonna go and we're gonna take a look at the Fantasy Game Center, and we're gonna look at what happened this week. Okay, well, it defaults. I'll make it bigger. So it does default to me. So we'll start off with my game first. Um, Very steady this week for me. Ethan, if you're watching this, you're a young fella. You're feeling strong, but there's a reason you have to pay the price in this fantasy game. You got to do it. So hopefully next year you'll learn from some of the drafting things that you've done early. So your team really has yet to perform. A lot of underperformers, and of course Puka getting hurt. The injury bug has bitten everybody. I lost Cooper Cup now for a little bit. So our games are, my neighbors decided to show up. St. Brown. So me and Chio had a little side bet. St. Brown against Barkley. Plus, I did ask for some points, to be honest, but I didn't need them anyway. He did just fine on his own. And then Chio, I took the Ravens and gave Chio 2 touchdowns. Little did I know the nasty Raiders. I do not understand the football. I don't understand what's going on in the NFL. It makes zero sense. How did the Raiders go on the road and beat the Ravens? It makes zero sense. But we're digressing from the fantasy outlook here. So overall, looking at Ethan's team, he's got a lot of problems. He needs to play Baker Mayfield. It looks like Baker's been really hot. Um, and then as far as my team, Amari Cooper, I don't know what's going on. He doesn't want to play anymore. We might have to make some lineups. I'll let Ben and Chio chime in on our matchup. Anything you guys see here, other than, or I can continue and I'll move on to the next game unless there's any comments. And feel free to jump in at any of this recap stuff.
Yeah,
Mike,
man. This game, I thought the matchup was gonna be a little bit closer than what I expected. The outcome, obviously Arnold has a lot of luck in his side. He's always
thanks.
beating some of those projections and things like that. But yeah, I thought Undisputed might get that first win, and I thought Arnold's gonna take another L. But it's a good bounce back game, man.
That's right. That's good. Ben, any comments before we move on? Is he still with us, or
Nope.
did he leave? He's
Nope.
got. He left.
Nope.
All right.
Hey, Arnold, zoom
Next.
in a little bit. Command
Oh,
plus.
really? Is it
Yeah,
hard to see? Okay, zoom in. Okay, hold on. Let me make it bigger.
there you go. Another one. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you zoom in.
We're getting old, man. I can't see anything right here.
How about, I'll make it bigger. You're right. Okay. I know it's hard to read the other one. Okay, how's that?
Yeah, that's great. All right.
That's
Now
better?
create it.
Okay. All right, the next game was Mike against Ray. Me and Ray scored the same amount of points. So the injury bug is biting Ray too. Debo Samuel, we'll get into the betting corner later, but Debo Samuel apparently is going to be out for a few weeks. Mixon, unsure what's going to happen there. So Ray really steadies Purdy. He's got the Niners. Of course he's steady. He's got the Niners. The kicker, he's probably got the best kicker. That guy's been going nuts. Kittle
Kittle
is
hurt
right.
or no?
No, Kittle's fine. Samuel's hurt.
Okay. I
Debo's
thought
hurt.
Kittle.
Oh, he had cramps. He had cramps.
Oh,
So Kittle did that. Christian Kirk probably will find himself on Ray's bench as he's one reception for -1 yards. It's not going to get it done most weeks. Solid. But other than that, Ray won. Mike's team after a victory last week took a little bit of a step back. Josh Allen didn't get 4 touchdowns. Also, look, Rashad White is hurt too. So let's see what's going on here. Groin, questionable for week 3. So everybody's getting bit, but he's got Mason. Trade of the year looks like so far. Shaheed's been really solid. McConkey, let's look at the bench. Malik Willis, who would have believed it? Oh, I wonder Bryce Young will got benched today, so we'll see if he makes a bid for the redhead, Andy Dalton. Any comments on this matchup? Again, steady Ray, and Mike, didn't really have anybody step out other than the defense against my quarterback, by the way. Anyway, Chio, any comments on game 2?
man, I think right now, man, the Saints, man, they're rolling, man. They got that, texting Steve about this. It's like, yeah, they got this new offensive coordinator, man. This offense is humming. It's the next greatest show on turf, I guess. I mean, first 2 games are over 40 points per game, and Carr, former Raider, bombing it, man, bombing it.
I can't believe that.
20 points. I mean, that's crazy, right? So that was a huge performer. My mind. Just
Yeah,
look at
we'll
this
get
man.
to Kamara. Kamara had 4 touchdowns. We'll get to him when we get to that team. But
I don't know how much that guy got.
yeah, well, we'll get to Ben. Anything to add here?
I had Alvin Kamara last year, and it just hurts me now that I don't have him on my team this year.
I had Alvin Kamara last year. This is not good, Ben. We got to look positive. We got to look at the future.
I know.
We can't go back.
I just want to go back. I want to go back to the time that Saquon Barkley was a rookie and he was on my team. I'm gonna get through it. I'm just those are the times that one.
Very, very nice. All right, we're gonna move on to game 3. The big baller of the week, Spicy Tomato, went insane.
Holy smokes.
Everyone in his team, with the exception of his tight end, went off. He got a 0 from the tight end, and Deontay Johnson doing anything. But look at 36 from Murray, 19 from Connor, Nico Collins 27, CeeDee Lamb 19. How did Devontae Adams? Man, Chio, I don't understand it. The kicker gives him 20. Kicker gives him 20. So, believe he's at the 20. Yeah, that's fair.
He was drilling. Yeah,
3 50-yarders and a 47-yarder, and an extra point.
Crazy thing is, his
Yeah,
score would have been higher. He got a big donut from his tight end there.
yeah. Well, yeah. So he could
He
have
would have
highest scoring
got
team. Spicy
plus.
was angry after last week's loss, and he took it out. Poor Paul. It's been a tough beginning. I'm sorry, Paul. McCaffrey out. Who's else? Oh, he's got McCaffrey's hurt. Kenneth Walker's hurt. Um, Not bad. He still put up over 100 points. Zay
Yeah, still
Flowers did his job. Wait, I'm sorry, say it
no,
again.
no, I'm saying still competitive despite losing those players.
Yeah, despite losing the first overall pick, and yes, very good. He's still competitive. Looks like Tag Dell's getting in the wrong end of the three-way split. Really not getting much love. 13 yards, no receptions, running. Um, he's got Geno Smith, Alec Pierce, surprise, but yeah, Paul's gonna have a rough time. But good luck, Paul. Ben, anybody from this team that you'd like to reminisce about?
Oh no, 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 no! I'm good for right now. I'm
You're
good for
good
right
for
now.
it.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to move on to the next game. We had the Mutters. Kevin at the Beast Mode, who I'm playing this week against the Mutters. And I'll say it again. He's the one that has Kamara. He's got Dobbins. He's got Devontae Smith. I mean, Mahomes and Kelsey have been doing nothing his first two picks. And he's still, I think he's the overall scoring leader. I mean,
Wow.
Eckler. He's got two
No.
running backs on the same damn team. I do not understand fantasy. I got to be honest. This is, wait till Mahomes and Kelsey start doing something. This could be a 180 team easy if those guys continue. On the flip side, beast mode got hurt a little bit because Tyreek Hill, Chio, sorry Chio, when we get to there, obviously that really hurt. Achan though really performed. Fields over Burrows. I hope he makes the same starting. I'm guessing he's going to put Burrow back in when he plays me this week. But please keep Fields in there instead of Burrow. Pittman hasn't been doing much. Olave did okay. Steelers, Cowboys. So David's team is let's see the bench. Oh, he had Hunter Henry on the bench too. I guess you're never playing Hunter Henry over Travis Kelsey, but interesting. Any comments about this matchup? Chio.
No, I think Punch and Mutters went with my strategy with 4 running backs, and so
You did,
I could see
except he got running
success.
backs that stay healthy, so that's important. So far, it's early though.
Kamara's
It's early.
piece too this year so far, so
Yeah, I
good
mean,
sign.
4
You
touchdowns.
Yeah,
That's got to be the highest scoring player this year so far. 44 points. That is yeah, that's hard. The beast mode again, very competitive. 115 on most weeks. That should get you close to the victory, but not this week. Ran into a buzzsaw. Ben,
Hey, you think the Mutters will give me a tight end? Because my tight end is not performing. I'd like to return my tight end, please.
I'm sure you want some tight end, but I don't know. You're gonna have to make it.
I
Ask David if
I
his tight end is available. We'll see what he says. See what is going to cost you.
who doesn't want a little tight end in their lives? Come on, come
Exactly.
on.
Mm. Well, I mean, if you announced it here, feel free to make him an offer. We're going to get to your squad. Maybe we can suggest. Okay, with this game, next one is Rodney and Cheese and Packers. Joni. Ooh, Herbert's hurt. Let's take a look. Is Herbert hurt? Ooh, came up negative, but he's probably questionable against Pittsburgh. But she's got Sam Donald, who abused the Niners. What the hell? What is this world coming to? What is going on? Anyway, look at Joni's team. Joni, you picked Mason 5th. It was going to be the pick of the draft. Don't trade. Don't do it. You could have had Mason and Brees Hall. You'd have been a beast, but still competitive. I put up a little bit of fight against Rodney, who started. Mostert was out. So unfortunately, Jefferson is. Ooh, is Jefferson hurt for Rodney? Let's take a look. Questionable for week 3, quadriceps. So Rodney, Xavier Worthy came back down to earth. Brock Bowers, Chio, that might be the tight end. That might be the number 1 tight end in football right now. He's getting nine receptions for 98 yards. What's
You guys never,
going
you
on?
never watched Stack Georgia or what?
I
It's
watched
another
him, but I mean, I thought he would be good, but I think he might be number one right now. Hmm.
Yeah, it's off to a good start for a rookie. It's not bad. Yeah, you know
Uh,
what? The pickup also Joni picked up off the waiver was that receiver right there, Nyler, whatever the case is.
Naylor, yeah, he loves
Started
Minnesota.
started
She's
him
got
and put up
one.
15 points. Holy crap!
She's got one, two, three, and then she's got Donald on the bench. She's got four Vikings. You're a Packers fan, Joni. What are you doing with the Vikings? This is blasphemy. They hate each other up there. Her kicker's strong. I mean, she was really competitive. She's got Allen, that guy Allen for New York. He's looking really good too. Uh, and her kicker. Every Raider this week went off. Look at the Raider kicker, 18 points. Man, Chia, you must be happy. I don't understand how the Niners lost Raider. Yeah.
I'm playing Joni this week, so I'm looking forward to that matchup.
Oh, you hear that, Jody? He's calling you out. I want you to put the beat down on the Chio. Put the beat down on it. If you're listening to this, come on.
Reverse
We need some.
cooler.
We need some magic. Ben, any comments for Rodney or Joni?
Can they inspire my team to perform? That's all I want. That's all I want here.
Well, if looking at these two squads is inspiring you, it looks you might want to you might want
Could be in trouble, huh? Could be in
you
trouble.
could be, I mean, not to be mean to Jody or Rodney, but 93 to 105. I mean, 105, I guess, is respectable. He would have still beaten you, but well,
Hey,
he did have a zero.
can
So
can you all remind me how did the trade happen with Mason? Can you remind me on how that happened?
Mike, after the draft, it was like the same day or the day
Yeah,
after.
same day.
He,
Yeah, no,
it
yeah,
was like
second day.
he must have. It was I when I put everybody's number. Who I think Mike swooped in, and I mean Hubbard Hubert or whatever. I mean that's not. He hasn't been performing just because that team's been sucking. But he got 11. I mean honestly, if she played him instead of Powell, 11, it still would have been short by a point. That would have hurt, but it would have been more competitive. But so
Got it.
Rodney did good. He's 2-0. I mean, I can't believe he's 2-0. Okay. Good job, Rodney. Stay strong. Stay strong. All right. All right. Here we go, Ben. Here's your chance to shine. We can look at your matchup
Okay.
here.
That's not.
I mean, quarterback is good. Quarterback is good. Running game, you also the four-headed monster Chio style. Elliott, Taylor, Henry. Your running backs did okay except for Elliott.
Yep.
Robinson, Laporta's been killing you, hasn't he? He's been
Hell
killing
yeah,
you.
yeah. That's painful. That's super painful. He's been underperforming every week.
Oh wow, you left Calvin Ridley's 24 points on the bench.
And you
Ooh.
know what? And you recommended that I start Ridley, and I was like, nah, he didn't do anything for me my first week, and I regret that. I regret that in the 24 points. And
It
if
would
I
have not been enough. It would have been very close. It would have hurt you more. It would have hurt you more. But um and then Jason, for his three quarterbacks, Goff 11, Lawrence 15, and Stafford 10. Not impressive. I know he's
no,
trying to trade these guys. Metcalf very good. McLaurin's been Ayuk's been really what's going on? Every Niner's been kind of sucking or getting hurt. Gary
yeah,
Wilson, Gasecki, good call on Gasecki. Good start, Jason. Good call on Gasecki. That was solid. Ravens D ran into the buzzsaw called the Raiders. Apparently, you can't stop those nasty people from Vegas. I don't know what's going on, but you know. Keo, any comments? Give Ben some pep talk. Give him some advice. He doesn't want to listen to me, so maybe he'll listen to you.
Man, I mean, I would probably play the same lineup. I mean, Laporta's been just kind of like off to a slow start or something, but you actually have a shitload of points off the bench. I mean, that's a pretty impressive bench when your bench puts up 82 points. That's a deep bench. I mean, if you look at my bench, I think I'm remotely close to that. I'm literally like 40 something
You're
points.
you're up next. Okay, Ben, how do we feel? I mean, we
The
we
wins.
heard. How do
well,
we?
I'm trying to get I'm starting that wide receiver. All those points I left on the bench, he is starting this week.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, not for me to give advice. I think Elliott should find your bench. Keep Robinson because now he's the number one option in on the
Yeah.
Rams, even though they're playing the Niners. So they're gonna Niners are gonna be angry and they're shorthanded. I'd be afraid for Matthew Stafford. He might not finish this game, or they should
So
pull
I'm
him.
starting. I'm starting Robinson, and I'm starting. I'm starting. Who am I starting? Gosh, he's on.
Henry.
He was on my bench. Yeah. No, Henry's definitely
Ridley,
starting.
Ridley,
Yeah,
Ridley.
yeah, yeah.
Ridley. I'm starting Ridley.
You might
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
know your
So,
players' names. It's one of those things they kind of appreciate if you know who they
uh,
are.
oh, Arnold. Fucking details. Details. Details.
All right, coach. All right.
All
All right. Any
right,
other
fellas.
comments? Any tears before
I
we get
gotta,
to?
I gotta, ho- I gotta hop off. I gotta hop off. I gotta get connect with this person. But Commish, I'll be back next week.
All right. I appreciate you
Yeah, sounds
joining.
good.
See you
Thanks,
later.
man.
All right,
All
fellas.
right. All right.
I'll talk to
All
you.
right.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Ben left right in time for the Cooler versus Steve, the heated grudge match. Uh, Carr, who would have believed Stroud? If this is unbelievable, he outscored Stroud by 11 points. I mean, Robinson didn't do that much. Ooh, James Cook though, really nice. Ford, Rice. He got 1 point from Samuel. He left somebody on his bench, right? Oh,
Marvin
Marvin
Harrison.
Harrison Jr. Good job, coach. Who the hell plays? Even if you're not gonna play, even if you're not gonna play, at least play Jamison Williams after last week. And Steve sucks, and you let him off the hook.
I
Anyway,
know. I
that's
know. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe he started Samuel over, Harrison or was
or
Rice, whatever the case.
Jamison Williams. I mean, Williams was. I mean, that guy would have been a. I don't. He came out for monster game. Jones, tough matchup against the Niners. Pacheco got hurt, but he still gave you 16 points. My running backs stay healthy, and they don't get 16 points. Jacobs was really good. Barkley, very solid. Pickens, ooh, your tight end got hurt.
It's tied in. Yep. So I got three people hurt this week: Tua, Pacheco, and Taysom Hill,
Oh, Tio's
all in 1
out.
week.
Let's take a look. Concussion.
Yeah, he's
Expected
out
to
to week
return week 8.
8. Yeah.
Oh
So
wow. Okay, so
this
Zamir White
week
will be
the
right.
waiver wire is going to be on fire. I'm telling you, whoever is out there bidding on quarterbacks, whatever the case is, be prepared to unleash your whole entire budget because there's no way I'm not going to get this trade. I mean, get this a pickup through this week. I mean,
All
I
right.
priced it so high.
Cheer,
There's no way.
cheer, cheer, cheer. Cheer won't.
Anyone here will probably outbid me on this week. So
All right,
I'm
let's
I'm
take a
ready
look.
to unload my whole entire budget this week. That's how
Well,
important it
by the
is.
time I'm going to try to post it in a little bit. All right, so let's look at the previews for next week. Let's start with you, Chia. Who are you playing next week? Let's take a look
Playing
here.
Jody,
Uh, oh,
pretty
Joni.
even
Okay,
record. I think I'm only like 3 wins against 2 losses against Jody. So this will hopefully
Cooler
widen the.
leads 4-3. Let's not get too excited. You're leading by 1 game. Jody, I want you to beat his ass for this guy.
I
Look,
like
it
the, I like
literally
the check
says
mark all on my right side right there. That's a good sign.
not receiving. You're last in receiving. And then but everything else, yes. Well, so she's got Herbert. So what are you're a slight favorite, it says. Oh no, you're a lot favorite. What are you favored by? What is that?
Uh,
19, what is that? 25? You're favored by 25? Oh man, that's a lot.
5. I think
Uh,
Herbert's going to be hurt though, isn't he?
well, she's gonna probably go with Donald. Who are they playing? Houston. Oh, you might have
Oh,
a battle of your guys' quarterback.
there you go.
No, okay. Well, I don't know. 4-3 lifetime. Chiefs and Packers beat you by 20 points last time in 2020. You guys haven't
Wow.
played. You guys have not been in the same division for 4 years. So it's been
Yes.
wow. She beat you by 20 points last year. Joni, you owned him. Remember, you owned the Chio. All right.
Yes, you did.
All right. All right. Let's look at Steve's matchup. We got Steve going against Undisputed. Undisputed needs a win. No history because this is Undisputed's first time. Uh, schedule to
130.
difficulty type 1/3 to 1 to wow. Steve's got a monster. Who's he going with? Cook. Oh, he put Harrison back in. No wonder. And he put Jamison Williams. Apparently he learned. Apparently he learned. Um, so what do we got? Swift has been really underperforming. Najee's Najee. Chase has yet to do anything. It's been the Godwin show. Nobody's been going to Evans. Oh, Quentin Johnson. Yes, he's been solid.
Yeah.
Tight end is garbage. What has he got on his bench? Oh, Puka getting hurt. Oh, Ingram's hurt too. Injury bug. So, Steve, a heavy favorite. We'll see what happens. Good luck, Ethan. Hopefully, you get off the schneid, but it looks like it's going to be a long year. All right, here we go. Let's see who's next. We'll go. Oh, Ben left. Ben left. Let's take a look here. Oh,
Oh, yes.
oh, tied. That is tied. Oh, but he doesn't have Ridley yet, right? Oh, yeah, he doesn't. Oh, yeah, he did put Ridley in. Okay. Okay, so the lineups are set. So, and White might be hurt. So we'll see what happens there. But New Orleans, oh, they're playing New Orleans. Buffalo's playing the Jags. Mason, oh, that's going to be a monster game. Uh, Henry, hmm. Let's see what the lifetime record is. 7-7. Look at this, they're
Oh,
tied. Wow,
man,
Ben beat him.
it's rare.
Ben,
It's rare that you see this high scoring and that close.
wow, this is wow, this is.
It's like 50-50, true, almost like true 50-50 here, pretty much. Can't get any
Look at
closer.
this. Ben beat him by 65 last time. So it wasn't close. 132 to 67 last year, week 4. So, Mike, you have some avenging to do, but looks like this is going to be game of the week so far, at least on paper.
Yeah.
Undefeated prime time against 1-1 Jason. So look
Yeah,
at
like
this. Prime time's got all the X's, but Jason's got the favorite. Why is that? Second for passing, eighth if it's Getcha. First in coaching. Rodney, you're listed as the number 1 coach, buddy. How's he listed as number 1 coach? He had a guy that was hurt play. I don't understand this. I don't understand this algorithm. So Lamar against Jared Goff, or Goff against Arizona. Lamar against Dallas. Dallas can stop. I mean,
doesn't
that's
go
got to be a
off.
good game. He's got to go off on Dallas. They can stop Carr. Williams is going to have a hard game against the Niners. Gibbs, Justin Jefferson's kind of hurt.
Anyone going against the Niners for some reason have a hard
Dude,
time.
don't
Come
be a
on.
hater. I do not know what
I
happened, but I do not know.
covered 3 times already. Come on, man.
Mm.
Anyone go against the Niners? Oh, it's gonna be a bad game right off the bat.
Bowers against Gasicki. Gasicki, yeah, they're good. Moody against
Flowers.
Tucker. Niners. Oh, he's starting Gus Edwards against Terry McLaurin. All right, so lifetime record. Wow, out of control is 13-5-1. A little bit of ownage here. He's won the last 2 matchups and beat Rodney last time by 27 points. Rodney, keep the streak alive, buddy. Keep the streak alive. All right, let's go to the
He's a
next
champ
game.
for a reason, man.
Uh-oh. Spicy, angry, spicy tomato. Evan against Ray Lou. Oh, Ray Lou. Chat GPT Rays were heavy underdog. Oh, he leads the series 2-0. Why is he such? Oh, because he's got 0 for Samuel. Okay, so he hasn't updated his lineup. What's his bench looking like, Chio? Let's see. Oh, he's got Brian Thomas Jr. Wow, that's a pretty bad bench, Ray. Ray, you got to. Hopefully, you're hitting the waiver wire, Ray, because your bench looks sad. Let's see. What do you think, Chio? What do we got here going on here?
I don't know. I think Ray's got a hill to climb, man.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it's gonna
spicy.
be.
Oh, he's got Kyler, James Conner. CD didn't do anything. Devontae, man. Nico Con. Wow, this might be the best. This might be the number 1 receiving in the game. Look at
Good
those
trio
3.
right
That's good. All right, Spicy. We see you got to bench him though. He sucks. But let's see what you got on your bench. Maybe Hopkins.
there.
I don't know. Mooney. Yeah, But I mean, he had 2 big plays. But
Out Jerry. I mean, he could bust for one too.
Tyler Archer. I don't know. Anyway, looks like Evans a heavy favorite. Even if Ray when he puts somebody in for Debo, Evan will still be probably a 15 to 20 point favorite. So
A lot
Evan,
of what plus projections this week for teams. So expecting high scoring week.
They always think it's going to be high scoring. So far, it's been all right. So let's see. Punching Mutters against Sweet Like Candy. Punching Mutters, who's undefeated. Let's see. Mahomes, who at Atlanta. Kamara, Devontae Smith. Kelsey has yet to do anything. Buckner, Dobbins. These running backs. Does he have the power running back? I mean, how are these guys going off? How are they going off? Ryan Eckler? Eckler's a shell. He can't do this anymore.
He's still balling right now. That's pretty
Hmm.
good. It's not bad. J.K. Dobbins with
Uh,
the bounce back year this year. He's been pretty
I know
good.
he likes that you're finally speaking of being on your team. It seems like you draft him every year. Every year he gets hurt,
Yeah,
but
had
this
him
year,
2 years back to back.
not this year when he's doing. Oh, look at this! Paul owns him though, 3-0, sweet like candy, 3-0, and won the last matchup by 46. All right,
Wow.
we by 46. All right, so toast, you got the. You got a revenge game here, Paul. You got to get off the schneid. You can't be 0-3, buddy. You got to put it up. All right, final matchup is my matchup. We're going to go. I think I'm underdog. I'm underdog by a lot.
Holy smokes. Wow, I didn't even look at that. He's got the highest projected points this week against you.
What's going on? Man, you leave
142? Who's he got playing?
Burrow,
Burrow against who? Washington,
Achan.
31 points. Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. Achan, Tyreek Hill.
Eight.
Skylar Thompson's not going to throw to Hill. They're going to run
Yeah,
the
he's
ball.
throwing.
Godwin's been a
Hey,
beast. Godwin's been a beast. Olave is okay. I'm not impressed. I'm gonna take, even though he leads me 6-3. He's won the last four matchups. Wow.
wow.
Whatever I'm doing, I'm not doing it right. I'm not doing it right. What do you
This
think,
is a
Chio?
tough
You think I'm gonna figure this out though. Don't worry. I'm gonna figure this
one.
out.
You're going to keep it
What am I supposed
competitive.
to do with Amari Cooper? I'm gonna play you, Amari. I'm not done with you yet. You haven't done anything, but eventually you'll come around. You're gonna be on my bench.
What do
Um,
you like? 20-point dog here?
what? 21 point dog.
You 1 point
Look,
dog.
look. Oh, I guess I
That's a
am
lot.
number one. Number one receiving, number one defense. Third schedule difficulty. Passing, I suck. So running, oh, I'm last in rushing. Last in rushing. So this isn't.
Yeah, you also
Uh,
one back anyways.
hmm. All right, let's talk
Well,
about the betting. The betting. So the big bets. Neighbors versus Debo. A little bit ahead with Debo being hurt. As long as Neighbors stays healthy, people that bet on Neighbors like myself. Who is it? It's me, Steve, and somebody else against Jason, Ethan, and Ray. We're going to be getting paid. Uh, the other one was the push-ups. Looks like I'm safe. Ethan's wide receivers are well now that Cup's hurt. Um, you, me, and Steve, we're all tied up. Actually, let's look at the overall standings before let's see the overall standings. Here we go. Chio, what's going on? Come on. Well, now we're in the league. Okay. So Punching Mutters, Prime Time, and Chat GPT Ray only undefeated. Um, so let's see. The top 8 teams make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I'm just there. I'm just there. I'm number 8 right now.
way too early to be talking about playoffs right now. All right. Wow.
We're talking about playoffs. Let's see who. Well, I always like to do this. Sort by the points. Mutters number 1, Evans number 2, Primetime's number 3, Ray's number 4. Cooler, respectable number 6 scoring team. Respectable, Cooler, respectable. But the teams are playing against you well. It's only a small delta here, so people are stepping up. All
Against the
right.
cooler. Was it?
Yeah, people like it. Okay, so who's the okay 1-1? I mean, lowest scoring is Cheese and Packers, and then undisputed Sweet Like Candy injuries. Jason's team. All right, let me stop sharing so we can say our goodbyes. Okay, here we go. All right, Gio. I know you don't think I know you don't think much of me. I actually think you have a good chance, right? You're going to be in a battle this week. You're going to be in a battle for Pacheco. We'll see. We'll see who's bidding for who and the waiver wire. Should be a lot of.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be on fire tonight. So just whoever's on the waiver, be prepared to
Be
unload you.
prepared, Chio. Dalton and Skylar Thompson are coming to Chio's way. He's gonna have both the red rifle and whatever Skylar Thompson. Anyway,
Yeah, no, it's gonna be an exciting week. I think there's a lot of points to be had, and if your players show up this week, it's gonna be interesting. So we're early. Everyone's still crowded in the middle, and this is a week of separation here. So we'll see how
it's
it
week
goes.
3. There's no separation yet.
Hey,
It's
we're
week
starting to
3.
know, yeah, one game is one game, man. What adds up?
Well, I personally want to thank you for joining the second, for not making everybody just listen to me. I think this is going to be a much more exciting video. Good luck to you, sort of. Good luck to everybody else in the league. This is the Commissioner's Corner signing off for week 2. Good luck, everyone. Take care.